Hey, Lindsay, how are you?
Doing great, Michelle. How are you? How's it going?
Yeah, everything's good over here. Lindsay, do you feel like you have a slew of responsibilities right now?
I would say at work I do. At home, not as much. Not as much. Things are pretty chill right now. So yeah. What about you? Do you feel like you do?
Yeah, I do. Right now, I
Yeah.
feel, I think that this month in particular, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of
Yeah.
changes with my kids and
Okay.
with school schedules. There's a lot of,
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that I'm doing to help with my husband's business. I have a lot of, so there's a lot of
Lot
things
on your
going on,
list.
even
Okay.
things that I'm helping my friends with. So there's a lot going on, but it's good. It's all good things. But it does happen to be a busy month.
It's a busy month.
It's
Yeah.
a busy month, but it's a good thing. So today we are going to talk about this word. Lindsay, what is that word that I
know.
used when I asked you the question?
Yeah, an interesting word that might actually be new for a lot of our listeners. So you said, do you have a slew of responsibilities right now? It's kind of, I feel like it only comes in certain chunks. It only shows up in chunks. But what
Right.
does this even mean? What is, this word
Yeah,
slew?
Slew.
Yeah.
So
Strange
a
sounding.
slew is a lot, right? Basically, it's many.
Yeah.
But I would say it's just more emphatic and with more personality, right? Because many and a lot, they're pretty neutral, but slew is a little more emphatic. But Lindsay, how do we spell slew? Is it SLOO?
No, it's not. Believe it or not, it's like stew, right? A stew. You make a stew spelled similar to that. So slew, SLEU, SLE. Sorry, SLEW. I saw the W and I said you. What is going on with my mind these days? I don't know. So scratch that, guys. SLEW. Good.
SLEW. All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to talk more about this in just a minute, but be sure that you hit the follow button so you never miss anything from All Ears English.
Great. All right. So, do you feel like you use this word in your daily conversations, Michelle?
I wouldn't say it's a daily word, right? I would say many is a daily word. A lot is a daily word, but I
Right.
wouldn't say
The.
slew is,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So that's why this stood out to me. I think I recently heard it. I was watching TV and I heard it. I can't remember exactly where I came up with this, but I realized, oh wait, that's a good one, right? That's a little bit unique. So it's not a daily thing, but it is useful and you absolutely will hear it. And I've even heard it since I've planned this episode.
Yes.
What about you, Lindsay? What do you think about this word?
Yeah, I also agree. I don't think it's every day. I think it's common when I start to talk about workload, especially like a large onslaught of work,
Yep.
right? Then it's very handy. So let's give some examples. So here's the first one for our listeners. I thought I was going to leave early, but then a slew of phone calls came in. Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Like ready to get out the door.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking down. It's a Friday and
Oh no.
yeah, a slew. So, or we got a slew of RSVPs for my daughter's birthday party. Most are yeses. So a whole bunch came in. I like what you said, Lindsay, that word onslaught. It's kind of like it's all coming at you, right?
Yep, that one's a bonus for today, for sure. Be sure to get the transcripts or be a premium user in the app, guys, so you can see the spelling of this, because these spellings can be challenging for sure. Here's another example. There's a whole slew of things I need to do before I leave for my trip. That can feel overwhelming if you're preparing for a trip or some kind of retreat where you have to literally go away from society. You have to let everyone know you're going, and then you answer any mail and you pay any bills, things like that, right?
It's funny because the preparing for the trip can be sometimes very stressful, and it's just so funny because it's just totally you're preparing to be relaxed, but the preparation is a lot sometimes.
But then it's the best when you're like on the plane, you're like, I've done everything, and you can just relax at that point.
Yeah, but do you ever have that feeling? It's like a Home Alone kind of feeling, like
oh man, I hope
forget
not. Gosh,
something.
terrible. Leave your child at home.
No,
I mean-
not that. But that you did forget something. I don't know if you ever get that,
Yeah.
but like
for
I'll
sure.
have that. But once I reach the plane or once I reach my destination,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's over.
Right,
There's nothing I
right,
can
right.
do.
Whatever you forgot, there's something you can do. Yes, totally.
Right. Yeah.
Would you say this is formal or informal in your opinion?
Yeah, I would say that this could be either. I think it's more about this adding personality, being emphatic. Again, it's not used all the time. It's not as neutral as some of the other ones. Like I wouldn't say, "Oh, I have a slew of grapes in the fridge," right?
Right, right.
It just doesn't sound quite right. I mean, you could do that, but you would be being funny. Oh gosh, I got a slew of grapes. Come on, Lindsay, let's go eat a lot of grapes.
It's not so much about physical objects that you have a lot of objects or items or pieces of food, right? It's really about workload, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. So a slew is a noun, right? So a slew of something, because you might have also hear like, slay and slew, but that's not this context.
Okay,
right?
different verb, totally.
Yes.
To slay is, well, we'll do that another day. That's also become kind of a fun little slangy thing that people are saying. Slay.
True, slay.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So we could do that a whole other episode. So slay and slew, slew being the past tense of slay. But guys, that's not what we're talking about today, right? We're talking about a noun here. Okay.
So I thought we could do a little exercise. We could ask each other one question and we have to use the word slew in our answers.
Nice. I love it. Yes.
Okay. So first one, you're up first. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Lindsay, when is your
Yes.
busiest time of year?
Honestly, I think it's right now, and we have a whole slew of work to do to prepare for exciting events like Black Friday that's coming up very soon, by the way. So September through November, I would say, is by far our busiest time of year, Michelle. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Good
Whole
use.
slew of work. So as I said, a slew of work. And Michelle, what was it like moving last year?
Whoo, boy. I had it was crazy. Just gathering everything up. Like I had a whole slew of boxes, more than a slew. And I still have a slew of boxes that need to be unpacked. It's been a while, but there's not everyday items. It's like a box of books or something. But
okay.
It was a lot. But
yes,
but it's good.
I remember we did an episode, Michelle's Topsy-Turvy Summer.
Oh yeah.
Was that last year?
To that.
Was last summer,
yes, I
think.
should listen to that. That would probably be good. Oh my gosh. Wow, that brings me back. Yep, that was a topsy-turvy summer.
Topsy-turvy summer with a slew of boxes everywhere. I love it.
Yes.
Good
Ooh,
examples.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, Michelle, we're back. So there are other ways to say this for sure. You can show more personality or less personality. One of them shows more personality, a boatload. A boatload. For example, I have a boatload of contacts that I can introduce you to if you're interested. So are we upping our personality there a little bit? I would say yes.
I would say all of these are, well, most of them are kind of upping it a little bit. Boatload. I love that one. This next one is very informal. You're not going to use it all the time, but this one is oodles.
Yeah.
Have you heard this one, Lindsay?
Yeah, I've heard this. For example, hey, check out my collection. Oodles of sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead. I feel like there was a brand name or something like Oodle, or maybe a product, Oodles of Noodles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when there's just a lot of something, right? And this would work for food items, quantity of food, right?
Yes, exactly. But again, this one is much less common than even the others. Then the next one is a mountain of, right? So you could say, I have a mountain of worries right now. I'm having trouble sleeping.
Yeah, that's not good. Or a stack of. I usually think of a stack of bills, a stack of papers, right? Something physically piling up on your desk is what we think of here. I have a huge stack of paper. Literally, your example is on my desk. I have a huge stack of paper on my desk that I need to get through before I go home. Ooh, not good. That's like thinking of any of our listeners are probably accountants during tax season, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
For sure.
So Lindsay, what do you like? What do you like from these?
What do I like? What do I like? I like a boatload. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I
really
like a boatload
emphatic.
too.
Yeah, it's fun. I never
Boatload.
use it. I should more often though. I really should.
All right, that's it. So we should have like little games with each other where then I say, "Oh, you have to use it today," and then you have to tell me what you did.
I would say we record a boatload of episodes at All Ears English every week,
true.
Michelle. Like
That's
10
true.
or something
That's
crazy.
true. So let's do a role play. Let's put it together. Show how it looks.
All right, here we go. So we're friends. We're catching up at lunchtime. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Ooh, unfortunately, I don't have as much time as I thought. I just got a stack of papers to fill out for my boss before the end of the day.
Oh no, that doesn't sound fun. I had a boatload of work yesterday that somehow I finished in time. Sometimes it feels like my boss gives me a mountain of responsibilities right on a Friday.
Oh, yeah. Fridays are when a slew of assignments come in.
Oodles.
Yes, oodles.
I never use it either, but I should. Yes.
Why not?
Fun.
Why not?
All right. So we said a bunch of things here. You basically said, I just got a stack of papers. So again, we're imagining that stack of papers. It doesn't have to be on your desk. It could be on the floor if there's so many papers. But we often do like a stack of something on your desk.
Yep. And then you said I had a boatload of work yesterday that somehow I finished on time.
Or I finished in time, on time, in time. Both would
Oh,
work.
in time. Yeah. Whoops.
We could do an episode about that, Michelle.
Yeah.
Guys, hit follow
In
if
time,
you
on
like
time.
that idea. What's the difference, anyways, between in time and on time? There's a subtle difference.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to think about it. Then I said, sometimes it feels like my boss gives me a mountain of responsibilities right on a Friday. Oh,
And then I said, oh, yeah, Fridays are when a slew of assignments come in.
just a ton of them, right? And then I agreed with you by just simply saying oodles.
And I said, yes, oodles, because why do you think I repeated it?
I just think you're having fun here.
Exactly.
You're trying to affirm what I said.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oodles.
We're kind of
Just fun to say.
lightening the mood, actually.
Yeah, we're connecting here. I mean, ultimately, you're trying to connect, right? Yep.
Exactly.
What's another great episode for our listeners, Michelle?
Check out episode 2502. That was, does don't ask really mean don't ask? That was another one of don't ask. I think I did that one with Aubrey.
With Aubrey. Yay.
Yeah,
Go,
that
guys,
was
go
fun.
check that one out. And that one sounds thought-provoking, right? Really interesting. What's our
Yes.
takeaway for today? Talking about loads of work, right? Boatloads of work.
These are for the most part, the little showing a little extra personality. They're not necessarily the daily ones. I mean, a stack of paper, that's pretty neutral, but a slew, a boatload, right? These are words that show personality. You're not going to use them every single day, but they just add something. So they're very useful and good to just throw out them, once in a while and see how it goes.
Yeah, and I also think it's a very human thing to have seasons of your life when you are just really under a pile of papers. You just have a lot of work to do. I mean, it goes back to our days in college, university. We have final exams. That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So
busy seasons for everybody.
yeah, so if you share this with a friend that you have a boatload of work right now, they'll probably be more free to let you know when they have a lot of work to do. And I don't know, it's kind of like commiserating a little bit, which can build connection.
Yep.
True. Yeah. Yeah. So love that. Being able to do it is a big connection skill right there. So guys, hit the follow button if you want more great stuff from All Ears English. All right.
All right. Thanks for talking about this with me today, guys, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.